Whoever ain't with me, everybody. Whoever ain't with me, trying to take her for another. Now you winning.
7-4. Here #1.
And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
yeah, they are.
It's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now, but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long haul.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in L.A. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. From past the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck are you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
It's good from long range.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, Coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Now here's LeBron. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Russell from long range. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Count that one. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. The shot's good from Paul.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
LeBron with a screen on Paul. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Hachimura kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. James against Barnes. James, no good. Spurs leading by 5. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Here's Paul. Following the basket by LeBron James. Takes a three. A shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The game now all time. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Wembanyama, left side. Back to Paul. Launches a three. Paul missing again. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with this?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And Davis can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Paul. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Paul's got 8 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Castle. Last game he had 10 points. From 20 feet out. A shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And stolen by Barnes. And they're moving it up. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Russell missing. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Castle. Here he goes. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play. The top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Hachimura with a screen on Paul. Christie the pass to Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers from Chris Paul. He's averaging 10 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Yep, it counts. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Now Vincent. Down low. Stolen by Collins. A cell against Christie. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Johnson can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. Over Christie. And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Davis sets a screen. Shoots the 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 6.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Paul passes to Johnson. Over Davis. Johnson can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Christie. Davis in the corner. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 9.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Christie against Vassell. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. Vassell, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now, and any given year, anyone can win.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson, and the rejection by James.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Connect. That time on the assist by LeBron. Connect's got his first 2 points of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
It's tipped. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. LeBron with the block.
Come on now. That shot had no chance getting by LeBron.
Pass to Connect. This one for three. James cooking from deep.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And here is Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Branham. And here's Collins from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Vassell. It's Vassell on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Champagny. Johnson against LeBron. Connect with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Vassell finds Johnson. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Here's LeBron. James converts inside. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crowd.
And we cannot wait. He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 15. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And how about we check the numbers for Anthony Davis?
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Johnson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Austin Reeves is checked in for Christie. Barnes kicks to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got 5.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
LeBron can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. LeBron with the block. James with a powerful jam.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Spurs trail by 14. Paul passes to Vassell. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, James. No good on the 3. And San Antonio has possession. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Lakers leading by 14. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Free throw good, James.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Paul looking around. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Davis. And it falls over the rim and in.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
On the wing, James. Reeves the pass to Russell. Davis with a screen on Paul. Back to Reeves. Davis kicks to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. Spurs trail by 18. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Barnes outside. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. 9-point game his last outing.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Paul outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And San Antonio shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A 3 from Wembanyama, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter. Davis inside, defended by Wembanyama, and it's Davis missing. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Russell. Wembanyama finds Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. And it's Paul missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Russell with a wide-open look, and a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Reeves, and so it's Los Angeles, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the San Antonio Spurs.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, they're both.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That one goes. Count it. 9 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Back to Barnes. Here's Castle. Here's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the shot goes in. James has got 38 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Lakers leading by 21. James outside. Davis setting the pick for James. They get it back. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Hands it from downtown. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip, and the shot is good. James has got 4 points this quarter. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size.
Right.
And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hachimura, the screen over Barnes. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Russell finds Davis. Back to James. Davis with a screen on Barnes. It's LeBron with the drive. 5 on the clock. There's Russell with the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got 11.
And Paul is dangerous from the perimeter. You can't let him get comfortable from that corner pocket.
Russell with it. Chris Paul covering. From deep, Reeves. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hachimura. Champagnie passes to Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Russell's there. A shot by Champagnie, no good. Lakers leading by 23. The drive by James, and James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Wembanyama finds Paul. Drains it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Russell passes to James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. 3-pointer. Reeves with the rebound. LA's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And if LeBron looks explosive on your TV monitor, that's nothing compared to being a defender watching him come downhill right at you.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Here's Castle. Oh, good on the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Champagny. Spurs working the ball around now. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. All right, Stan, let's put that in. Good! There's another.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5, how about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Back to Reeves. LeBron outside. From the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
And here is Vassell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. LA has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And that one's good by LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Barnes outside. Vassell outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Vassell's got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Screen by James. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Barnes outside. And Johnson now top of the key. And that one, good. He's got 8.
Yeah, he's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body.
Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Collins, high post. Working on Hayes. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Beyond the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Ingram is out there with Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Branham in at the 2 spot. Here's Connect. That 3 off the mark. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
And the 3 ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Vassell, the pass to Collins. Johnson surveying the floor. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Christie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Reddish, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Johnson. Over Vincent. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. Well, he had to be quick there. Branham recognized it and executed.
Here's Vincent, covered by Vassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zach Collins.
And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Over Vincent. No good off the front iron. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A shot by Reddish, no good. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Vassell outside. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Here's Vincent, covered by Vassell. Pass to connect. Here's Reddish. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Wembanyama. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama's got 11 points here in just the second half. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing. To absorb the contact.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, right side. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
And the Lakers call time here. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Russell dishes to LeBron. No good, unable to end this run. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Reeves. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. Pass to Castle. And stolen by James. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 15 rebounds. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Paul passes to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. They shoot again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's LeBron. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And here is Los Angeles now, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The tray buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. Barnes outside. Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
Previous play.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
it'll be tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Barnes hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Over to the left wing. Christie. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's James outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's
2 minutes.
pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Reddish. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Castle. Offline with his 3. Lakers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
James, the pass to Christie. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. James, the pass to Christie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Paul outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.